up, guys? Me again. It's time for another round of 180 days. And here we go. On December 13th, a storm set in. A brew of for 3 days. They had to manage to slow progress in the gigantic sea. By December 16th, the weather was better. The worst had passed, or so the travelers thought. The next morning, the chief engineer approached Mr. Fogg. "I am sorry, sir," he said. It looks as though we'll not have enough coal to reach England. We have been pushing the boat too hard." But Fogg thought for a moment and then ordered the engineer to keep burning the coal until the shuttle was expected. The Harta continued to race toward England, but that afternoon, the engineer prepared to put on his very last bit of fuel. "Don't let the fire go out," ordered Mr. Fogg. "Let them burn to the last cinder." As the ship finally started to slow down, Mr. Fogg told Passepartout in the to free Captain Speedy. It'll be like freeing a madman, and for sure," said Passepartout nervously. The job was done, and Captain Speedy approached deck. Was on deck. "Where are we?" He shouted, and his face purple with anger. Phileas Fogg was calm as always. "Captain Speedy, we are now on some 700 miles of Liverpool." "You pirate!" shouted Speedy. "Pirate or not," said Phileas Fogg, "I would now like to buy this boat from you." "No!" screamed Speedy. "By all the devils, no! Then I shall have to burn her." "Burn the Harta?" exploded Speedy. "Yes," said Mr. Fogg. "Well, at least at the upper half. We have to run out of coal, and I need wood to burn." "Burn my ship?" cried Speedy. "A vessel worth $50,000? "I have $6,000 right here," said Phileas Fogg, reaching for his bag. Against pausing, he was a white note. The side of the body, Mr. Fogg, in Mr. Fogg's hand, very quickly changed Speedy's mind. He knew the boat was only worth 1/3 of the amount. $60,000 was a great beginner. So the deal was agreed. When Captain Speedy had packed up the money, Phileas Fogg revealed to him the story of the wager. Speedy began to laugh. "Ha, sir," he said, "I have gained some $40,000 in the profit for the old boat. So I am very happy. But I have also decided that I like you, Mr. Fogg. You have something in the American in you. I'd like to see you win the wager." "I thank you, sir," replied Mr. Phileas Fogg. "So, shall we start by removing all the engine and set pump like a frame to burn? That will keep us going in a mile or two." That evening they burned them all. The next day, December 19th, the mugs, ref, and spares were all thrown into the boiling fire. The wooden were floating at the gathering parts of the deck disappeared. And the next day, December 20th, and that day, the Ireland. And that's all for today. See ya!